If you're thinking about moving to Vancouver, don't. Not until you've seen this. Did you find it hard or easy to make friends?
It was really hard. At first, I felt like I was not fitting in the community because I was Arab, but because I lived in Surrey, like it was just like a bit kind of challenging.
Yeah.
But try to go with the flow. Try to talk to people even if you don't know them.
I think for me, like since I'm a student, it's like not too hard because every day when I'm at school, at class, I get to meet new people. But I do see like people are pretty closed off here. They're not as friendly as what Canadians would usually typically be like.
Right. Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult. I feel like when I grew up here, like in high school and elementary school, there's so many easier connections to make. So as an adult, you have to kind of put yourself out there more at situations.
Not to judge people here, but here in Vancouver, people has their own stuff, minding their own business.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hindering people from socializing.
I've made more friends in Vancouver than I've literally ever had in my entire life. Yeah, I found that this city was the opposite. People told me that before I came here, that it was going to be like really difficult to kind of like break in. Nah, I had the opposite experience.
That's
People
amazing.
here are actually so awesome.
My sister-in-law lived here for about 8 years. She said it was good once you got into something. So whether it be for me hiking, so I don't know if I can run anymore, but some hiking or something, then yeah, I think I'd be okay because I do like to do things.
Yeah, if you're an outdoorsy person and you join clubs, I think it's really easy to make friends.
Yeah.
They say that Canadian is very friendly, and I prove it. It's yes.
It can be tough because everyone kind of goes to work and home.
You're more likely to make eye contact with a bear than a stranger on a bus. If you know where to look, this city can surprise you between the overpriced housing and never-ending rain. But before you pack your bags, there's one thing that locals say will make or break your Vancouver experience. What is like the one thing you love about this city?
The scenery, and especially like the summer, like for example, like today I was walking to work and like just walking along the water with the sunshine and the mountains and the ocean is just gorgeous. And it brings your mood up like no matter what's going on, which is really nice.
People are very respectful.
Yeah.
Also, the sidewalks are clean.
On a nice day, it's the most beautiful city in the world. On a nice day.
I feel like everybody who grew up here really takes Vancouver for granted. I think that this city is just like a combination of everything. Y'all got the ocean, y'all got the mountains, y'all got the city, you got like so many amazing things.
The beach and all the sea that they have a lot of water.
We may not have friends, but we do have nature. What is something that people don't understand about living in Vancouver?
It's really rainy here, but it's also expensive, especially for rent. And the tax rate is the most expensive city in Canada.
The variety in the city, we are really lucky to have like a lot of different like cultures here. And that can bring some like really good things. Like for example, for me, like we have really good Asian food. And with that, you also get to like experience some parts of their culture, like even just like the difference between Gastown, Yaletown, Kitsilano.
Yeah, the different little pockets.
Yeah, the different pockets, and you can get such a different experience, like food-wise, shopping-wise, coffee-wise.
Vancouver is easy to fall in love with, but like with any relationship, it comes with its own unique downsides and struggles. Would you ever consider relocating away from Vancouver?
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely, yeah. I'm planning about that. I don't like Vancouver a lot. It's not like my favorite city. Like, I'm sorry, but it's not my favorite. Toronto feels different. The people are more friendly, I would say, than here. Here, people are like in their own.
Right now, no.
No. I like it here. The weather is good here. Countries, it's really good.
Not back home. We have been thinking to move somewhere else, maybe within the province because of the prices of housing, etc. But even though it's expensive, it has a good vibe to give you back for all those mountains.
I think I would. I don't think I would go very far. I really like
BC girly.
Yeah, I'm a BC girl. So like I think the farthest I would go is Vancouver Island.
What's one thing you'd tell someone before they visit Vancouver?
Wear sensible shoes. For
Good
sure.
one.
Like absolutely, because you want to walk, you want to see things. It's such a walkable city. Layers, change of clothes, because it can all of a sudden rain or it can do something like that. Just be prepared.
And maybe an umbrella.
And maybe an umbrella. Just a small one though.
Don't live where people are telling you like the cheapest city, I would say. Search where you feel fit in your community.
Be prepared to get disappointed maybe by the weather or maybe the people. We have very dark humor, and people in Canada in general don't really get that.
Really?
Some might get offended quickly. So you have to be very careful on handling these kind of things.
Be open-minded and prepare the unexpected. It's expensive, for example, like rent and food and stuff like that, but there's so many other benefits. So kind of just like keeping an open mind, staying positive, and like finding the joy.
So what should you not do in Vancouver? Don't expect a fairy tale. All right. What's your never do this in Vancouver rule? Locals, drop your advice in the comments. Tourists, may the weather gods be in your favor when you come here. Thanks for watching Maple Life. Subscribe for more brutally honest videos about Vancouver.